You know, I don't remember either, actually. I know Nimbus is the final map, so... We didn't see Catalina yet, right? I think it might be Catalina. No, Catalina was banned.
Yeah, I wouldn't see Terminator pick Catalina. And it's going to be...
Foxtrot, that's right. Yeah,
okay. TaeJa having a lot of fun.
Probably just chatting with the observers, of course, and perhaps even with Terminator in that lobby. It's time, guys. TaeJa 1 win away. Can Terminator bring us to that final game number 5? Let's find out right now.
In the bottom yeah, I was waiting for you to do it. Well.
Terminator in the red.
I'm like, is he going to do it? Should I do it?
Just got an influx of comments about the leggings. They're coming at me, man. All right, he's saying lose twice but get 3 wins in a row.
I
guess I should say, yeah. And to the top right, in blue, it's TaeJa for Team Liquid. Yeah, in my head I was like, well, it's he that said it, or it's no, wait, it's a guy she's talking about. My brain's thinking in a second language.
You're rattled about the leggings getting out. That's fine. I understand.
You know what? See, here's the thing, Moonglade. When you love something, you can tell the world about it. And I wear leggings. I'm proud. It's warm. My legs are never cold.
I actually am kind of jealous.
Yeah. I can take you leggings shopping if you'd like.
You might have to, Wolf. It is actually that cold that I will actually buy leggings.
You can wear, people say, whenever I tell my friends about this, they say, well, I don't wear leggings, I wear Under Armour. I'm like, well, that's a brand name of leggings, actually, that you're basically wearing. Well, I wear, like, long johns. I'm like, okay, it looks a little bit different, but you're basically wearing leggings, all right?
All right.
But that costs more money than leggings. Leggings are actually really comfortable.
Oh. Well,
so,
you know all about it, man. You're going to have to definitely...
I was against it at first, but my life was changed.
No, I mean, the Korean winter is very brutal and very biting cold, and it's already, what, -5 to 10 degrees outside with killer winds and everything else. So.
Yeah, the wind is insane. So we're going to see it Reaper expand here. No double racks. Thought we might see that bonus barracks from that SCV coming down, but no.
One can dream.
And that probe heading in a suspicious location, but
I definitely feel, yeah, it's less of a map that you are going to see in Nexus Vessel because it's basically a 2-player map.
Right. I mean, burst distance is too short. It's too risky.
And if he goes Reaper, he will find it. And generally, we will see Reaper on this map because of the backdoor way in. It's very, very easy to get another scout up, just like on Catalina, just like on King Sejong Station.
Yeah.
Same kind of principles apply.
Well, look at this again, though. TaeJa actually makes a Marine instead of a Reaper.
Yeah, looks like he wants to get perhaps a faster reactor, and yes, it is.
And this time he gets the block off on the Nexus, which is pretty annoying.
Yeah.
It's actually, he's going to finish the Zealot.
Well, yeah.
So that's not bad, considering his Nexus was delayed for about 100 minerals worth of mining.
All it took was an SCV to be there at the right time. It forces out a Zealot. How funny is that?
Well, this lets him know, okay, factory's on the way. What else are you using that gas for? What are you going to do with that?
Yeah.
Going to be a fact.
Well, a factor or a reactor, I guess.
Well, yeah, reactor first, but then the factory's going to go down right after. So he knows it's a tech build, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
And it's just like what we saw from TaeJa in the previous game. Let's see how he uses it this time. Because last time he just did a late Widow Mine drop. Didn't do a ton of damage. Maybe he can get more done with it this time. The big issue for TaeJa was just misreading what Terminator was going to do. He really thought it was going to be another one of those late-game massive Phoenix Colossus builds, but it was really a timing attack that hit before the Vikings were ready.
Well, I didn't even know if he saw the Phoenix, which is probably the biggest thing of all. Like,
yeah.
If you're getting chased across the map and there's Phoenix on your tail, like they're going to pick off a lot of units if you're not careful.
But pretty much no matter what, they're going to get something. It's really awkward. Phoenixes having that ability to use that moving shot, making it so easy for them to chase anything down.
Yeah, I was seeing that Widow Mine drop play once again. And we are seeing a Robo first this time. So Terminator definitely has a better build for this sort of situation.
Well, he saw no Reaper and he saw those Marines. And that lets him know 100% there's going to be some sort of drop, some sort of factory play. Better safe than sorry, right? I wouldn't even mind seeing a Forge dropped here in just a second to get cannons and get fast upgrades. Because once he holds off the Widow Mine drop, he's going to be able to get fast Colossi out, get those Forge upgrades, take a third base. If he takes any sort of damage from this, though, whole different story.
I do feel like we will see that Twilight thrown down pretty soon. Maybe after we see an Observer or two out. And maybe he'll go for very fast Colossi as well. But we are seeing first Observer being made already. Scan goes down.
Very well timed.
Yeah.
Still mine in that perfect spot again.
Yeah. You won't really need that there. That's for sure. And, I mean, TaeJa can still do decent damage with this if he gets a good position, obviously, with the Widow Mine on the ramp, and the Marines can find a way either to force out a lot of commitment to defending, maybe some photon overcharges, or, you know, you can find a lot of probe kills.
Quick Immortal. We could actually see an all-in.
We could very well.
It's not necessarily what this Immortal means, but if we see a second one, it confirms the suspicion. There's going to be a solo drop for now. Is he bringing any bio with this? Is there what's moving across the map? Is it another one? No, it's just a Marine scouting.
Yeah.
So just some pressure here.
Observer sees nothing, and that's a second Immortal, I believe.
Yeah.
So we are going to see an Immortal in, I think. I mean, there's no other reason you'd make Immortals like this.
And that's why this drop is so important, not for damage, actually, but for scouting. If he could see the second Immortal, in fact, if he could see any Immortals at all, it's going to give him a good idea. So let's see what information he can obtain here. And more damage.
Only one Observer on the map as well. If he drops, no, he will not. Oh, I think that's a mistake because the Observer's on the other side of the map.
Ooh, is he going to see that Immortal?
I think he has.
He has seen it now.
Yeah. I'd be like, okay, an Immortal, huh?
And that might make him scan, actually.
He's adding tanks. He's adding tanks.
Okay, he sees it. He's confirmed. A great scout here, just using that medevac instead of using a scan. There's a Twilight Council coming up behind this, which is oftentimes used for a DT follow-up after this with a Warp Prism. We've seen this a lot. Ask Myungshik, man, who also loves his Phoenix builds. Speaking of which.
That is true.
There's the Dark Shrine.
Wow. Okay, he could actually drop that Widow Mine somewhere unique on the map and just claim a kill on a sentry or something.
All right, even though Immortals are good against siege tanks, that extra damage against the sentries is so awesome here. Just got to target it down really well. Okay, Bunker's finishing just in time. He's going to need some repairs here as well. Notice where he puts the bunkers, where they can cover from both sides. Whoa, Robo Bay. He's actually picking one leaf out of every part of the tech tree.
I feel like he must be prepared to transition from this point. He's like, okay, my Immortals got seen too early. I have to kind of apply pressure, but while I'm doing this, I'm going to tech up and keep my economy going and go into Warp Prism drop with DTs, into Colossi, and just make hopefully a better composition.
That's 100 damage done right there. Plus 400 damage done in slowing the economy by making him make 4 bunkers. That's a lot of damage. Now he could do that DT drop. Could even drop Immortals with this. He's definitely got a lot of different things he can work on, while TaeJa is completely focused on those bunkers, on the defense at the front. And his probe count, he's continued probe making. He's at 53 to 46. All right, there's the first DTs. 3 of them.
Yeah, big commitment to them. And they, looking at what TaeJa has, he's got no detection, actually.
Yeah, he actually sees that with the Observer. He's like, oh, nothing.
Oh, wow. Did he pay attention? I don't think he did.
I don't think he did. He
sees he's going to go for the tanks.
All right, one tank goes... Oh, no, he saves at the last second there. But one scan used at that location. He has an eBay, but no turrets whatsoever. Not sure if he has any scans. The second tank is targeted. Ooh, that scan covers both bases, but he escapes. Oh, the Widow Mine from earlier! From that Oracle, but still, of course, not enough damage to finish this off.
Well, he goes out of detection range, and it just whips. So that is huge.
He's going to force another scan, at the very least. Turret does go up in the natural to stop that. His SCV control is actually pretty insane. He's been able to avoid a lot of damage here.
I think it might be the DT control. He should be like trying to attack the back one. And it looks like the turret and the natural comes up. Just about...
Oh, hot pickup.
Yeah.
Hot phase in, I guess. I don't know. He's going to lose this tech lab. Combat shield's finished, though, so he can't one-shot the Marines anymore. He needs to repair that tech lab if he wants Marauder production to continue. It's actually very low. He clicked it.
Third base has finished for Terminator while this is all happening.
And third base for TaeJa just now being added.
Terminator edging ahead with his very unique builds.
Yeah, definitely taking a page out of Myungshik's build book here, man, for this whole series. Okay, this drop looks like just the edge of it is scouted. This probe will also confirm, so he knows what's happening over here. And this map, it's a 2-player map. The rest isn't as far as cross spawns on, say, Deadwing. But on the other hand, it is pretty far away, this third base, to attack from TaeJa. And his attack has already been seen. So Terminator could feel really comfortable. Okay, Not only is he going to have to commit to scans if he attacks me, but he's so far away. I'm in a great position. My third base is up way faster than his. I saw how late his third CC is.
He's making a fantastic composition for this as well. I mean, adding a lot of Colossi now. All he's really got to do is constantly harass. He's got 2 Immortals with this, so tanks are going to have a hard time also.
Yep.
Going to have to scan. He's going to hurt a lot. It's like TaeJa just going to try and commit to some harassment.
Every swipe of that DT is so painful for TaeJa to hear. No concussive shells, as was noted there in that fight. Just something to keep in mind. It's almost done. We'll be finished for the next one. All right, let's see if Terminator keeps his cool this time, because last time we saw him blink on the siege tanks, he panicked a little bit. This time, the siege tanks are going to be right on top of his assimilator, and also that photon cannon. Cannon going to get targeted down first. I think Terminator can engage this.
Yeah, I think
soon.
I think he can crush this pretty convincingly with that many Colossi.
I think he might wait for one more. Well, maybe he just waits for Blink. Doesn't have too many Stalkers just yet, though. TaeJa does not want to go up there. He's got Immortals. It's just awkward to walk around with his mostly Zealot comp. 23 Zealots and only 2 Stalkers.
Oh, getting in position for it. He can wipe out these siege tanks without really losing anything, I think.
But that Immortal's in range, man. Didn't even realize. Ooh, that is a lot of nasty, nasty damage there. All Terran players at home are crying. Cover your eyes. Look at TaeJa's supply drop rapidly after that little swipe there, down to 129. And now we can just engage this. Only 2 Stalkers, but Blink. And he blinks on top of the siege tank to finish it off. And TaeJa, out of steam here, has to retreat. 30 supply down. All that chrono energy being used on these upgrades is going to allow Terminator to get 2-2 much faster. And look at how late the third base is for TaeJa comparatively. Oh, look at this.
Oh. Well, it's going to do damage until the cannon finishes.
He realizes at the last second, oh, that's what was going on over there.
Yeah, and Terminator, very, very far ahead in so many ways. Composition-wise, economy-wise. TaeJa trying to catch up. I mean, he isn't too far behind. He's only 30 supply down. There is a little bit of room for him to come back, no doubt about that.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's see how long he can hold on to this composition that he's working with. And how much longer can he actually rely on these drops and this harassment, because it hasn't really worked for him very well so far. And sooner or later, Terminator is going to have enough defense set up that he can actually just attack that third base.
The observer is following. And he's going to try and catch it before he gets away. Blink Stalkers, there's enough of them to try to focus down.
Oh, should get one.
Yep.
And actually, the drop takes a weird angle there. Might actually be able to get a second one with another Blink.
Yeah, I think
he can. Where's that Blink? There it is.
Oh,
can he get all 3? No triple here.
Well, he is down a lot of supply now. 40 supply down. And I think we might see Terminator go for that third base.
I think he is. He's about to have +2 attack. He's got the armor already. TaeJa does not have that. And he only has 8 Vikings against 5 Colossi. Now the 9th and 10th finish, but too slow, too late. Zealots have charge, and they run in. And the Vikings doing some work here, but not quickly enough. And that's it. GG. We're going to a Game 5.
Yeah, Terminator really turning it back. Fantastic game. A lot of tech switches, and I liked it a lot. Simply because Terminator got scattered out when he went for the Immortals. Goes into a DT drop while he takes his third base into Colossi. And just wins on economy alone.
Very patient. Very well done there. Just constantly being attacked by TaeJa, but defending really well. Getting that position with the Immortals, realizing that they could hit the tanks, just going, all right, whatever, I'll deal with your tanks with my Colossi and Immortals alone. You want to stim and run in, you're going to have to run all the way around that loop, all the way around that ramp, and my Colossi are just going to take pot shots off on you there. And he just dropped down in supply rapidly after that fight.
Yeah, not looking good.
All right, the final map is Nimbus, a good map.
Good map for TaeJa. Yeah, very, very good map. And we might even see Phoenix Colossi again from Terminator, because this is like the one map you might see it on more often from other players. And obviously, he's comfortable doing it on any map.
Yeah. TaeJa smile still hasn't left his face.